Hello everyone, this is lesson number 35, HSK 5 part 2. And let's continue. Quickly repeat our words. 建设 to build construction. 建设操心 to worry about. 操心承担 to bear, to undertake. 承担 also could be as a only as a verb. 承担义务 obligation duty 义务艰巨 difficult and heavy 艰巨力量 power or strength 力量收获 results or gain 收获云南 Gazelle crop 云南 province 云南事务 work affair 事务促进 to promote 促进刊登 to publish in a newspaper or magazine 刊登享福 to enjoy a happy life 享福统一 united to unify 统一 and first one for today 测验 test or to test 测验 let's see the teacher said we would have math test next week 老师说 so teacher said 我们下周 next week 下周要进行 here's conduct to have to carry out 一次数学测验 so one math test 数学测验 test 老师说我们下周要进行一次数学测验 The questions on this test was very simple, and most of the students got a perfect score. 这次测验的题目 so questions on the test 很简单 is very easy. 大部分同学 so most part of the students 大部分同学都考了满分 all passed perfect 满分 to full score you can say 满分 full score 10 right perfect 题目 so subject or questions in the test 这次测验的题目很简单，大部分同学都考了满分。Next one 实验 experiment or to experiment 实验 In the laboratory, we must strictly abide by safety rules and not move things around randomly. 在实验室里 So 实验 experiment 实验室 is experiment room so laboratory 实验室里我们要严格 so we need strictly 严格遵守 to follow to abide 遵守 comply with 遵守安全规则 so 规则 rules or law of safety 安全规则不能 and we cannot 不能随意乱动，随意 randomly at our will，乱 is like in a chaos or randomly 动 to move，随 as one please randomly move，在实验室里，我们要严格遵守安全规则，不能随意乱动，乱动。This experiment requires a long time and large amount of materials. 这个实验 experiment 需要耗费 requires to spend so 耗费 to consume to expend to consume 很长的时间 very long time 很长的时间和大量的材料 and big amount of material 大量的材料这个实验需要耗费很长的时间和大量的材料。Next one 抄 to copy to transcribe 抄什么抄？抄写就对 to teacher asked us to copy the next 3 times to不是 to copy the text 3 times to deep in our impression，加深影响。老师让我们 ask us or made us 让我们把课文 to take this text and 抄写3遍 to write it copy 抄 to copy 写 to write so 抄写3遍 three times 以 so in order to 加深印象 to add impression 加深 to deep our you can say this things deepen the bad impression I gave her 加深印象。老师让我们把课文抄写3遍，以加深印象。加深 copy transcribe scribe transcription. You cannot copy other people's answers during the exam, otherwise you will be disqualified. 考试的时候，an exam 不能抄别人的答案。You cannot copy 抄别人的答案，否则 otherwise 会被取消资格。So you will be 取消资格，取消 to cancel 资格 qualification. So disqualified 取消资格。考试的时候不能抄别人的答案。So 答案 could be as a noun, could be to answer, but usually as a noun. 对，only as a noun. 答案，否则会被取消资格。So 资格 also could be just noun qualification 对。取消 to cancel or cancellation. Next one 试卷 Let's see. Test paper 试卷。test paper exam paper. 试 is like 考试，卷 is like After the exam, the teacher began to mark the students' test papers. 批改 to grade. 考试结束后 after exam, 老师开始批改同学们的试卷。So he started to mark, let's see, 批改 to correct to 试卷卷 has this 对 has this like paper or something like this. 是什么 interesting? 批改考试结束后，老师开始批改同学们的试卷。Seeing the bright red perfect score on the test paper, my heart was filled with joy. 看到试卷上，看到试卷上 on the paper，鲜红的满分 perfect red score，鲜红 scarlet bright red，鲜红。眼红的鲜血，眼就是看到试卷上鲜红的满分的 full score，我的心里 in my heart 充满了喜悦，full of joy。On my heart, my soul 充满了喜悦。看到试卷上鲜红的满分，我的心里充满了喜悦。Next one，夏令营 （summer camp）。夏令营，儿童夏令营。OK， During the summer vacation, I participate in 1 week English summer camp. 暑假的时候，就是暑假 summer vacation。We know 寒假 is winter vacation。暑假的时候，我参加了 I participate 一个为期 for the period of 1 week 为期1周的英语夏令营 English camp。英语夏令营。暑假的时候，我参加了一个为期1周的英语夏令营。为期 or period or something. The activities of the summer camp were rich and colorful, allowing the children to spend an unforgettable summer. 丰富多彩 rich and colorful. 丰富多彩度过 to spend 难忘 unforgettable. 夏令营的活动 so activities in the camp 丰富多彩 is very rich, very abundant. 丰富多彩，让孩子们 so let children 度过了一个难忘的夏天。So to spend 度过了一个难忘 is unforgettable 难忘的夏天 summer。夏 is this 夏令营 and 暑假 is different, so be careful because characters are not the same. But 夏令营的活动丰富多彩，让孩子们度过了一个难忘的夏天。Let's see, what about 夏令 summer camp? But there is no winter camp. 夏令营，夏令营的活动丰富多彩，让孩子们度过了一个难忘的夏天。So hard to forget，难忘 unforgettable。Next one, 操场 sports ground. 操场 playground, school ground. Let's see. Every morning, the students do morning exercise on the sports ground. 每天早上 in the morning, 同学们都会在操场上 in the playground 做早操 morning exercise. 早操操场 So it could be just sport. So it could be for sports field or drill ground, playground. Just playground, play basketball. Every morning, 每天早上，同学们都会在操场上做早操。After class, many students go to the sports playground to play basketball and football. 下课后 after class，很多同学 a lot of students 都会去操场上，so on the sports ground 操场上打篮球 play basketball 打篮球，踢足球 and play football 踢足球。下课后，很多同学都会去操场上打篮球、踢足球。Next one, 辅导 tutor or coach, mentoring, counseling, guidance. 辅导 The teacher uses her spare time to tutor us, helping us with our homework. 老师利用 used or utilize 课余 so 课 lesson you free so free out of lesson or I guess after school extracurricular 课余是什么来着？extracurricular interest 课余爱好。我利用课余时间为我们进行辅导。So for us to have to conduct, to make 辅导 tutor or coach. So it could be a noun, could be verb. 帮助我们补习功课 to help us to take a cram course. 补习功课 homework. 补习 so 补 is like补 is like cram course 是什么意思？Intense study before. So this 补习 is like additional learning, remedial to catch up repetition to academic. 老师利用课余时间为我们进行辅导，帮助我们补习功课。During her time in university, she worked part-time as a tutor, coaching primary school students in learning English. 兼着 to work part-time, to have two jobs, moonlighting, half-time, sideline. 家教 tutor, 家教小学生 primary school. 家教some对 so to work at some home 家教 tutor home teacher. 他在大学期间 so at the time of university 大学期间兼职做家教 so she worked part-time as a home teacher. 兼职做家教 she worked part-time as a tutor. Part-time tutor. 兼职做家教辅导 and tutor coaching 小学生学习英语 so in a primary school 小学生学习 to study 英语 English. 他在大学期间兼职做家教辅导小学生学习英语。Next one, 铃 bell. 铃 The class bell rang, and the students quickly ran into the classroom. 铃 is a noun. 上课铃响了，所以是响 to ring, to bell ring ring. 上课铃响了，同学们 and students 赶紧 quickly, harshly, quickly, immediately, hastily 跑进教室，跑 to run, 进 to come, into 教室 classroom 教室。上课铃响了，同学们赶紧跑进教室。The phone rang. I picked up the phone, and it turned out to be mom calling. 电话铃 is a phone telephone belling. So there's just together phone ring. 电话铃响了，我拿起电话 and I take this phone, pick up a phone. 拿起电话，原来 and eventually turn out, previously 不是 eventually originally. So turn out 原来是妈妈打来的 and mom called me. So 打 to call lies towards me. 电话铃响了，我拿起电话，原来是妈妈打来的。Next one, 退步 to fall behind. 退步 to regress, to set back, step back. 退步 also to regress, to make worse. 对。温增长退一步。我很多科目都退步了，so I already retrogress, fall backward a lot of 科目 lessons subject 对。His exam scores fell behind a lot this time, and the teacher is very worried about him. 他这次考试 exam and this time, so 成绩 results of this exam, 他这次考试的成绩退步了很多，so is step back a lot, 退步了很多。 老师很担心他 and teacher is very worried about him. 担心他，他这次考试的成绩退步了很多，老师很担心他。Learning is like sailing against the current. If you don't move forward, you will fall back. 学习如逆水行舟。So study is like a 逆水 against 水 current, the flow, the water. 逆水行舟，行 is to sail, 舟 is like a boat. 对，这个叫什么？Navigating a boat against the current in a tough environment, one needs to work hard. Like rowing a boat stream, if you don't 对，就逆水行舟，不进则退。If you don't progress, you step back 则退。依水行走，不進則退。不進則退 not advanced is to retreat. Fall behind. 学习如 there is no here. To not go forward is back, no advance is to regress. 学习如逆水行舟，不进则退。Over here, 则 is like is to, means something. Like 是。Next one, 改正 to correct, to put right. 改 is to change. 正 is a right. So 改正 to correct, to put right. It is not terrible to make a mistake. What is terrible is not knowing how to correct it. 犯了错误 so to make mistake, commit mistake. 犯了错误并不可怕 is not terrible at all. 并不可怕。可怕的是 so terrible is something something. So as adjective. Also could be adverb. 可怕的是不知改正 so don't know how to correct. 不知改正。改正是什么？verb or correction 的 noun. 犯了错误并不可怕，可怕的是不知改正。The teacher asked me to correct all the wrong question on the test paper. 老师让我们asked me 把试卷上的错题的 wrong questions 错题of this exam 试卷上的错题都改正过来 and all changed, all correct, all to make correct. 对，改正过来。就过来 I think means to 改正过来 just to correct. 老师让我们把试卷上的错题都改正过来。Next one, 发言 to make a speech. So 发 is to emit, 言 is words. 发言 usually as a speech statement or to make a speech. In this class meeting, everyone took turns to make a speech and express their opinion. 在这次班会上 so 班会 is class meeting. 班 meet class 会 like meeting. 班会上每个人 so every person 都轮流 so all in turns, alternatively in rotation 轮流发言 to speech to make a speech 发表 and to express 自己的看法 his own opinion, their opinions 看法。在这次班会上，每个人都轮流发言，发表自己的看法。The content of his speech was very wonderful and won warm applause from everyone. 他的发言内容和 content of his speech 很精彩 is wonderful is perfect 精彩 is amazing. 赢得 is to win or to deserve to get to gain 赢得了 so he won. 大家的热烈掌声is to applaud. 热烈 is warm applause from everyone. 大家的热烈掌声。 他的发言内容很精彩，赢得了大家的热烈掌声。So let's repeat what we learned today. 测验 to test or test 测验，实验 experiment to experience 实验，抄 to copy to transcribe 抄，试卷 to test paper 试卷，夏令营 summer camp 夏令营，操场 sports ground 操场，because 操 is also to exercise。操口音，招草，同事操歌，嗯哼，哇，has a lot of meanings。OK，这是什么？哇，very bad words。辅导 tutor or coach，辅导。零 bell 零，退步 to fall behind，退步。fall 退步。改正 to correct to put right，改正。and 发言 to make a speech 发言 correction redress verification. So we also have two new idioms for today because next time we have a text. Let's see. 嗯，对，last time it was 闻过则喜 to be happy to hear one's fall. 闻过则喜. Today is a new one. To be meticulous and attentive. 无微不至，无微不无不是无微不至。This idiom describes being extremely considerate and caring, paying attention to every single detail, no matter how small. 无微 so without tiny, 不至 to reach. So you care about every tiny little thing. In every possible way, meticulous. Mom looks after us meticulously. We should filial towards her. 嗯 Mhm. The teacher care for us was meticulous and attentive, which made us very warm. 老师对我们的关怀 is caring, concern, 无微不至 is very meticulous, 无微不至，关怀让我们感到 so to let us feel 非常温暖 very warm，温暖。老师对我们的关怀无微不至，让我们感到非常温暖。So this 无微不至。Today also we have a for the next lesson 心不在焉 to be absent mind. Absent mind, preoccupied, inattentive with one's thoughts wandering. 心不在焉 absent mind. So yen is like here. So the heart is not here. 心不在焉. Only the yen is only used in some idioms. 未知生，焉知死；不知人，焉知天。Mhm. He was is in describe a person who is distracted and not paying attention to what happening around them. 心 heart 不 not 在 a pronoun referring to the place or the matter. 焉 He was during the meeting and didn't listen what the leader was saying at all. 他在开会时 so at the meeting 心不在焉 so his heart is not here. 心不 不在焉，完全没有听 and completely didn't listen 听领导在说什么。So, 领导 leader or boss，领导在说什么？What is he talking about？他在开会时心不在焉，完全没有听领导在说什么。说心不在焉，无为不治。And这是什么意思？这是 to reach, you reach every detail。对，we also have one to wisdom spot today. Last time it was sign of the time，一叶知秋。So you want those one? Today is a new one. If the lips are gone, the tips will be cold. 唇亡齿寒。左传 Two things are so closely related that one cannot survive without other. Two new neighbors countries, if one is invaded, the other loses its buffer zone and is in danger. So it's interesting. 左传 To share common a lot, to share the same faith, without lives in intimately independent. Initially independent. 唇亡齿寒 so 唇 lips 亡 gone or dead 齿 teeth 寒 cold. So if lips are dead, your teeth will be cold. 唇亡齿寒唇亡齿寒 And we also have one new one. The burden is heavy and the road is long. 任重道远 Analects, a lifelong commitment to a great cause. The fight for world peace is not a sprint, it's a heavy burden carried over a long road. 对 so Confucius analects to bear heavy responsibility through a long struggle. But being a teacher is a heavy burdensome, if not, it is not only for the purpose of earning a living. 任重道遠任重道远 So 任 is 自然的人任 is burden and responsibility 重 heavy 道 road away 远 long far 任重道远 So 任重道远 is our today's and also 唇亡齿寒 So see you in the next one.